mom used to squeeze like a bunch of orange juice for us back in the day. Never this much, but I remember loving it so much as a kid. So I still do it because I still have a lot of oranges, because whenever I visit my parents, they always give me oranges. So I always just have a bunch of oranges and I make orange juice. I'm still unemployed. I'm still jobless, but I have been applying to places, so I'm crossing my fingers, not losing hope. It's been like 2 months since I've not worked, and you know what? In the beginning, I was very anxious, but I still feel a little bit anxious about not having a job, but because Christmas time and the holidays are rolling around, like, I'm actually really thankful that I will probably have time to myself and to do things I want and to spend time with my friends and family. So yeah, it's like a change of pace, because normally I do have a job. Like, I've had work ever since I was 14 years old, and I've not stopped working. Like, I would take breaks when I was in high school or in university to not work, but yeah, I've always had a job, so it's kind of weird to not work. I feel like weird that I really want to work. Isn't that weird? Like, I do miss the routine, because lately I've been sleeping in and kind of just lazing around, but everyone keeps telling me that, you know what, like, you wish you were working, but so many people wish that they didn't have to work. Yeah, I still am worried that, like, what if I'm unemployed for so long and I'm unemployable and I'll have no money and I can't afford this home anymore and I'll have to move back in. And as much as I love my family, I don't want to move back in, because I love living by myself. I love it so much. So Hannah, come here. Come here. How have I been passing my time? Obviously spending it with Hannah, right Hannah? She's hitting the table right now. Come here. I've been spending it with her. Right buddy? She's like, what's that noise outside? I've been spending time with her, but I've also been reading a little bit and then also playing games, working on puzzles. Not just physical puzzles, I also do like online puzzles as well, applying for jobs, like looking at jobs here and there. And then if you hear noises outside, it's just people what's it called again? Blowing snow. Shoveling snow. I've just been learning to be okay with like not doing so much and not letting productivity be like the defining thing of like my confidence or my personality. Because I find that, like, you know, when you get in a routine of just being like, I need to do this XYZ and then I'll feel good. Lately I've been kind of doing a lot of self-reflection, but also kind of I am a little bit demotivated, and that is okay. The noise in the background is like really irritating me. Anyways, I have been super demotivated lately. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like doing much. And yeah, I think because so long, like, my confidence and my self-worth or whatever is linked to like what I do. I've just been kind of in a rut, and it's okay. I've talked myself into like knowing that you're allowed to have like ebbs and flows in life, and you're allowed to have high points and low points, and like right now is just like one of those low points where I'm not doing the best mentally, and that's okay. I don't have much motivation, but I'm trying to work on it. Like, I realize that it's easy to just do nothing and I guess the past 2 months I've just been allowing myself to do nothing, and now I want to do stuff again, and I think that's okay. Yeah. I feel like it's been a while since I got to like sit down and talk to the camera, like fully, like for real, like a vlog, I guess. And I just want to update on some things, I guess. This is the air purifier that I have been using. It is the Levoit air purifier. I got this on a mega sale. It was only like $50 Canadian, which is super cheap. I don't have it running all the time. I usually have it running like when I'm sleeping on the lowest setting, or when I'm out of the room and I remember to turn it on, because this doesn't have an auto timer. If you don't know, I have like some seasonal allergies. I swear I'm like slightly allergic to dust or something. Like it just, not alert, I don't even know how to say it, but like it kind of irritates my nasal passages and I get a little bit congested or get a little bit runny nose. Because like I do have a cat and I'm not allergic to her, but I think like the dander and the dust and everything combination just makes me in the morning a little bit more congested than I would like. So this has been helpful. And then what I've been doing lately as a habit is I have been reading. I started putting in my Todoist, the app that I use for daily tasks, just like simple things like take your vitamins, you know, clean Hannah's litter, and stuff like that. I've added read to it, so I've been trying to read daily. I've been kind of keeping up with it, kind of not, but most days, I would say 80% of the time I've been keeping up with it. And the book that I'm currently reading right now is this one. I borrowed it from my sister. It's called Attached. It's about adult attachment styles based off of childhood attachment theory and everything. If you don't know what your attachment style is, I highly recommend you take an attachment quiz. I can link one in my description box if you want. And essentially, I'm trying to work on myself because I know I'm an anxious person, but when dealing with adult romantic relationships, I'm a very highly anxious person. So I've been trying to work on it and learn more about it. So thankfully my sister had this book and she is not finished reading it, so she was just like, just return it whenever. But I am right here, so I'm halfway through and it's a really easy read, like super easy. I find that sometimes it's easier for me to read non-fiction than fiction. Like hold up, where's the book that I've been reading? So this is the fiction book that I am reading too. I for some reason can't get through this. I don't know why. I just need to sit down because I read really fast, but for some reason I'm literally only like not even a fifth way through the book, and I don't know, something about this. Maybe I just need to pick a right one. This is my first kind of like mystery book I've read in a while, so maybe that's why I just haven't been able to get into it. But this is such an easy read. This has only been like less than a week, and I only read like less than 30 minutes a day, like way less. I only read a little bit of a chapter each day, and it doesn't take that long. Anyways, so these two are the books I've been kind of reading. I feel like I need to go back into this though, and I have like so many books I need to read. So like in my nightstand I have a whole bunch of books down here. For example, I actually bought this book. I know this book is kind of controversial. Like some people love this book, but some people think it's like just glamorizing like bad relationships, like toxic relationships. So I'm kind of like scared to read it. I bought it and I haven't touched it at all. I bought it in the summer, but I will read it when I'm in a better headspace. Like I don't think this book right now is good for me because I literally am such an emotional person. Like I literally cry at least once a day, I think, over like anything. Like anything can make me cry. Like I cry over like a cat video or like a dog video or like a video about something like an act of kindness. I'll like start crying, but then if I see something slightly sad, I'll start crying. I get so emotional, but it's good to cry. I love crying. Anyways, so yeah, I will talk more about this, and I think I want to do another video about this and stuff like that, so I won't talk about this book too much, but I highly recommend learning about your attachment style at least. It is highly beneficial for adult relationships and stuff like that, and any relationships actually. So yeah, I'm getting closer to the camera because I do want to talk about journaling a little bit, and that's what I've been doing as well. I'm trying to get better at being grateful. I don't think I have been practicing like gratitude that much over the past year or so. Like I don't think I have been, and I think it's definitely helpful, you know, just to reflect on things that you are grateful for every day. I haven't been journaling every day, but whenever I remember to, I have this like really like next on my nightstand, so I should be journaling more often, and it does help. I find that like, I don't know, just penciling down your thoughts, emotions, or whatever, just putting it down on paper helps so much, because if you are a person with constant like overload of thoughts. It is so helpful if you have time. I don't know, I find that for me, I like writing down things. Just like being able to physically dump things onto paper is so therapeutic for me. Some people will do like a voice journal or even like typing it out. What I recently did is I wrote myself a letter to my future self, and I dated it for 5 years in the future. So I'm excited to see it, how I'll be in 5 years in the future. But I think it was therapeutic for me at the time. I was going through a lot of stuff and I just really wanted to write it down. So I don't know, those are things I kind of been doing lately just to help myself feel a little bit better about myself and my circumstances. If that makes sense. Alright, I'm in my bathroom right now, so don't mind the echo and everything, but I did want to talk about smelling yummy, especially for the holidays. I think scent is such an important thing. At least I've been obsessed with like gourmand, yummy scents lately. So I just want to share like 4 different scents. Not all of them have the same scent profile, but they all smell what I think is yummy. The first one I'm going to talk about is Ariana Grande's Cloud. I've talked about this before. It comes in this like cloud base, and it's like this blue little round bottle with a little cloud on top. I describe this as marshmallows, like toasted marshmallows. It smells so good. This is supposed to be almost like a cousin to Baccarat Rouge's 540, but anyways, I just like to describe it as toasted marshmallows. And I would say like 2 sprays is enough. Again, if you're very sensitive to scents, like 1 spray is enough, but if you want it to last all day, you probably have to reapply. I find that it lasts good for about like 4 or 5 hours and then it's done. But I love this and it smells so good. It smells so yummy. But yeah, this is quite affordable. It's not like a designer fragrance or anything. And so on that kind of similar note, I have this here. I talked about it before in another vlog when I first got it, I think last year. This is the Brazilian Crust Cheirosa 62. It is in the scent of pistachio and salted caramel. Again, very yummy, very gourmand. This is very, very, very salted caramel. It smells so good. This is a body mist and hair mist. So I like to keep this in my bathroom after I shower and just spray this on. It smells so, so, so yummy, and like I think it's perfect for holiday season. I think all these are kind of like good for holiday season because around the holiday season, that's like when you want to smell yummy. And honestly, like I love this. It doesn't last long. You do have to reapply, but if you layer this with other things, it smells so good. Like it just smells like dessert. This smells like dessert. So if you like smelling sweet, then these 2 are for you, plus 1 more actually. This one right here, this is a dupe. I think it's a dupe for Love by Kilian Don't Be Shy. So this is from Oil Perfumery. It is a perfume oil. I really did want to try this perfume because apparently this is what Rihanna wears. I don't know. People say Rihanna wears this, but I'm like, Rihanna never said she wears this, yes or no, so we actually don't know. This right here is very, very, very sweet. It reminds me of like Pink Sugar, you know, that body mist slash perfume that's like super cheap, that's like sugary sweet. Marshmallows, but with bubblegum. It reminds me of like bubblegum, like Pink Sugar. It's just really sweet. I would say though, this one isn't my favorite, but I've gotten used to the scent. I'm kind of like layering this with other scents as well. I like mixing it with the dupe for Santal 33, because when you mix Santal 33 with this, it actually smells kind of similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, or similar to this but more woody. So anyways, I would recommend this if you like super, super sweet scents. But yeah, I want to try more things from Oil Perfumery because I find that a lot of the designer scents are so expensive. I'm like, I can't afford. The last yummy scent is this one right here. It is Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I have the roller because I didn't want to buy the full thing. I don't know why. I should have bought the full thing because I love this one over the original, which is just Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, because I prefer this one over that one, and I have a full size of the other original one. Anyways, I love this. This one is yummy in a different way. This one is very fruity, so I still think fruity is still considered yummy. I wouldn't say this is very like befitting for the holiday season. This is more so, how do you say it? It's very like flirty, smells like lychee candy, but not too artificial, but it still has like a rosy scent. I love this one. So when I have saved up more money, I'm gonna buy the full bottle of this, because like I kind of just use it sparingly. I kind of want to put some on right now. It smells so good. I love this one. So anyways, I have one fruity one that smells super yummy in my opinion, and these three smell like delicious candy. I've been doing a lot of like gaming recently, like light gaming and stuff like that. I just want to show a couple or a few games that I've been playing recently. So this is the first game I want to show you guys. This first game that I've been playing, I finished it. I think I still have like a couple puzzles left, but yes, this is a puzzle game. As you can see, the premise of this game is like kind of like tidying your home and organizing things, but they are kind of like puzzles, and there's some puzzles that have multiple solutions. And if you can see here, there is a cat. So if you are also a cat lover, puzzle lover, cat lover, this is super cute. The cat sometimes like interferes with you trying to solve the puzzle, kind of like messes up something sometimes, which is super adorable. And I like the little hidden stuff in here. So yeah, and there's also a component here that has daily tidy. So you can do a daily puzzle to tidy up your home as well. So I really like this game. I will do this daily tidy after. I just want to show you another one. So one I played yesterday actually is called Florence. I believe Florence is also on PC and other platforms as well, but I just bought it on the Switch because it was on sale for like $2 Canadian or something like that. So I bought it, and this is a really quick playthrough. I think it only took me an hour to play, not even. So I'm not the best at describing games to people and things in general. So Florence is essentially a game where there are many puzzles, and you follow the journey of Florence. She is a 25-year-old woman who works a job, and she is also Asian American. Or Asian Canadian or Asian American, I can't remember, but or is it Asian Australian? I forgot, because I know the creators of this game are from Australia. But anyways, she is an Asian girl who has like her mom calling her and stuff like that. Anyways, I don't want to ruin the game, but it just follows her journey. It is about finding yourself and love and heartbreak. So I cried playing this game. It was literally such a well-made game. I really recommend it, especially if you can get on sale. I highly recommend it. I know it's a short game. I think it kind of like relates to a lot of people in their 20s or even in their 30s and stuff like that, or people who are just trying to find themselves. And then the game I've been playing a lot of recently is Fire Emblem Three Houses. This game my brother actually bought for me last birthday, or was it? I can't remember when he bought it for me. It was like a while back, and I didn't start playing it till like past couple months ago. And yeah, so this is Fire Emblem Three Houses, and yeah, it's like a strategy game, and then you can also build relationships with the characters and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like this. It's like a turn-based game, so if you like stuff like Final Fantasy, like the old Final Fantasy stuff, I think you would like Fire Emblem. I have the other Fire Emblem on my 3DS, which I still didn't complete, so I don't know why I've been playing this one instead, because I stopped playing on my 3DS. Like, I should play on my 3DS, oops. But yeah, I just haven't done so. I think like ever since I've gotten this, I just wanted to play on this, and I also have my Vita that I should play on, but I don't play on it. So yeah, I'm gonna play some games, and then I'm gonna read and go about my day. Anyways, I didn't want this video to be like a whole day vlog, so I hope you enjoyed my little ramblings of today, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever, and I will see you